Hello guys, and welcome to episode 18 of my Vistula campaign in Steel Division 2, playing on the Soviet side. Today we are going to be continuing after our attacks towards Warsaw, which left the battle group Kalna disorganized as well as this AA battalion. So we've made some great progress there. We managed to continue the encirclement on these units and crush a few more of them. Now we just got to do the same on the right hand side. So, we got to seal the top. That's probably the priority here. Both the 2nd Battalion of the SS Panzer Regiment 5 and Battle Group Salmonicht are trying to make a breakout up here. And we are tasked to stop it at all costs. So, I just need to choose which unit is going to attack the 2nd Battalion of the 5th SS Armoured Artillery Regiment, because they've been left rather overexposed at the top there and overextended. So I think the best bet would probably be the 12th Guards Cavalry Regiment, mainly because we're shifting most of the Guards Rifle or the Guards Cavalry Regiments round the left side at the moment. So this one's going to move up to there, this one's going to move round, this one's going to move round, for example, and this one's going to move round. So we should play it as though that unit is moving round as well to the right hand side. This one would end up technically be going back on itself if I attacked that artillery, whereas I probably want to place it on the road, honestly, and have it kind of just block the top side here. So let's use the 12th Guards Cavalry Regiment, and we'll just tactical battle that. It's going to be nice and quick. I'm probably not going to worry about disorganizing any units since they're all going to be running out of supply soon. When you disorganize units, or try and go for the disorganize where you try and win, like, on a knife edge, it's only really easy to do when you have vehicles, because they move fast enough to get back to the points that you lost, whereas if I'm doing it with infantry, it's probably going to be quite hard, so I'm just not going to risk it, because otherwise it will just turn into a really long battle where we'll end up facing off against the 2nd Battalion of the SS Panzer Regiment 5 and the 31st Cavalry Regiment. Obviously, the chance to disorganize the 2nd Battalion of the SS Panzer Regiment 5 would be nice, but yeah, I just don't think it's worth it, because it could go wrong and then we'd lose the battle completely. So it's just a matter of like rushing them. We can use Kazradvidka. That's absolutely fine. We'll send 2 there. We'll have a couple on the right, that's fine. The reason I'm pushing these up first is just to kind of find their recon units mainly. Kill them, and then we're just going to have like Kazaki PPSH that can just ride up and land right next to their artillery. Actually, maybe we could use the Kazaki SVTs. That would be a bit safer, because we're going to end up bumping into a couple of battery Führer. And those battery Führer might end up engaging our infantry just out of range if we use Kazaki BPSH. So I send those up there. We are probably just going to like charge up these mid roads, honestly. And on the right and left hand side. And then we can just bring in anything else we need as we go. I might just bring in a few units after the start to just go to our flags. So we'll just have like one Kazaki go to each of these flags, like that. There we go, brilliant. Speed things up. And we'll probably wipe them out pretty quickly, honestly. As long as I don't let anything die unnecessarily. There's a few units coming in there. Right. A few units there as well. If I unload the Kazrazvedka, we can probably just kill the units close, yeah. Nice. Yeah, so for example here, the battlefield are engaging the Kazrovka. If that was Kazaki PPSH instead of Kazaki SVTs, we'd have a little bit of a problem here. Although I guess we could move through the heavy cover. Not too bad. Let's just unload these. Don't know what was on the left side there, but we'll engage that. And probably going to have to unload these. Yeah, there was some units on this right-hand side I spotted previously. Let's have the Kazrovka charge them. I will unload one of these here next to the Bearbachter, but the other one can continue. Okay, these Kazaki units we'll just have pushed to the spawns. Though that one might get unloaded. Ooh, not quite. Yeah, these guys charge down the hill and just wreck them, and then they're going to go back up into cover now. Let's kill off the unit that was there. I think it's either Bearbachter or Aufklärer. It was one of the two. Let's have these Kazaki continue. Kazaki SVT slamming those Battleführer, causing a total defeat in 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Very nice. Shame we don't have loads of Razvedka again. Otherwise I would be tempted to set up ambushes. Instead of taking the ground, we'd actually let it come into phase B and C and stuff. I'm just going to make sure there's a unit heading to each flag, so that we don't just randomly lose them. Also, I do want to like spot and kill some of these artillery guns if we can. Oh, there's one there. Load next to that, up in the building. Something here, for sure. Might be another Battleführer. Maybe it's an artillery gun, actually. Could be an artillery gun. Oh, it is. Okay, it's actually a 122 mil. Interesting. I'm going to let that aim. I'm going to unload. And then we can just engage it like so. Try and get on top of it. We will take at least one shot anyway. Okay, thankfully it's moving. Oh, that unit might actually die. Oh, never mind. Saved by the bell. 4 minutes and 17 seconds. Job done. So, best case, just destroy that unit. I hope. And then that will just trap the others below. There we go. Perfect. Although, they didn't really move back as far as I wanted them to. Ooh. That's going to be a nasty defense for the 12th Guards Cavalry Regiment, guys. Oh, they're going to get smacked full force by the Panthers. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, I guess we're simulating like a proper breakout. I could leave the 35th Guards Cavalry Regiment, just the 35th Cavalry Regiment nearby, if I wanted to. Maybe that's not a bad idea. Just cause, I mean, they'd be able to reinforce and beat anyway. But yeah. They're definitely coming under attack. We only have 4 AT guns. We're going to have to rely on like the Kazaki PPSH at close range with their, yeah, with these. The battlefield might be the same, which would actually be good. That would be really good, actually. Yeah, we could definitely kill a lot of Panthers on that. Right. Anyway, we're going to try and surround the 5th SS Recon Panzer Battalion here. So they have to waste movement going out and in again if they want to do anything crazy. And I'm just going to move this unit up here. Like push the line forwards for us. Meanwhile, this one, we probably want to move them away, but we still need to kind of like be in a position that blocks them from moving. So we'll move that one to there. This one can go to there. I think that's fine. And we'll have the artillery move around behind them. Just trying to like continue the encirclement on this left-hand side. This unit can move up onto the road there as well. Great. We're trying to rush round the left flank to just block them off above. We do have the units coming in from the right as well. Actually, some of these aren't far off from being able to help defend. Let's move these recon units first. I'm just going to have to work out which would be the best way to do this. We'll probably go to say here. And then have this one move up the road a bit slowly so he doesn't get himself surrounded. Okay, and then he's actually free to continue. Perfect. We haven't seen anything. Now what that allows us to do is cut off this large section next turn. That's really nice. Let's get these guys onto the road there, alongside those. These might actually... It might be worth throwing the 35th Cavalry Regiment into the 5th SS Recon Panzer Battalion. Do I have my bombers? No, they've been used. Next turn, I think, we get some more aircraft, don't we? The 70th Guards Air Assault Regiment. On the 31st AM. Yeah, that'll be next turn. So, yeah, we could make that attack. It would be actually relatively even. We've got a lot of mortars. They don't have many mortars at all. They've actually only got 2. We could use that to our advantage to maybe win that. It would just be like a straight up one-on-one, I think. Unless they can bring some stuff in phase C. No. So that could be a fun battle. We might do that. Because this one's kind of holding the ground. I would have that there to reinforce, but I think what we're going to do is just kind of have this as a sacrificial Guards Cavalry Regiment that will just try and do as much damage as possible to the units coming their way. Because this is never going to join in phase A, so I think it's best we just destroy the recon. Alright, we'll do that. I am going to keep a unit on this road, but it'll probably be one of these, I assume. Yeah, that one can actually go really far up. Wow, okay. Cool. Allows these to come over. And just join in there. Great. Let's keep moving these ones around. Oh, that one can go very far. Nice. And what about the AAA? I mean, I could either send the AA all the way up to the top side here, but that doesn't really matter because it's all going to be blocked off anyway. Or we can have it come right in here. And I think I'm going to do that. We'll just have it move all the way across. And then there's all the tanks that we can move up as well. Keep the majority of it on the road. So it can move nice and far. We'll have that one zoom all the way up. And same with that one, I think. Actually, no, let's just move that one there. Okay, great. So we've got that road piled up with troops coming towards this area. These guys on the right-hand side will have come round. Let's make the attack onto the Recon Panzer Battalion now. So just standard tactical battle, one-on-one. Nothing crazy. I don't think they're going to be breakthrough. If they're breakthrough, it's going to suck, but no. Okay, good. Nice even battle. And I would say we have the better side for sniping their vehicles. So I'm going to bring up probably Mostly AT guns here for the start. I have a couple just unload on the edge of the light forest. There's a nice line of sight up here that we can use to snipe some transport, so we'll pop that in there. And then the one on the left side is actually kind of a bit dodgy. And we can put it into this area, or we could put it maybe into this tree line. Let's do that one instead. Okay, great. We'll have an OB up on the hill. On both sides of the hill. And then we probably just need a bunch of close range infantry for the left. Do Kazaki PPSH. Great. We're going to need some for the right hand side. Probably just a couple. Push in there. We'll bring in Kazaki SVTs here. I'll have a standard Kazaki maybe try and push the mid. I'll have one also come up to this building. We got 4 points left. So I think it's probably just Kazaki and Kazaki SVT we're going to use. Fill the gaps. Okay, let's try that. Let's go. They're going to have quite a few vehicles, for sure, but hopefully the AT guns can take care of them. If not, we're going to have to try and rely on the PTRDs, because I think most of the units are lightly armoured, so it should still be fine. And we'll just speed up the deployment. We're already taking quite a lot of ground. Actually, that's a good point, because they're recon. They're not actually going to be holding ground very much. So maybe we'll just like win like really quickly. Which really isn't the intention. I want to destroy them. But oh well. Have they even brought anything in? Hello? Where are you, AI? I want to kill you. Oh, well, there they are. Try and do as much damage to these units as I can. Wow, I actually destroyed all my AT guns. Ouch. Okay, well, probably shouldn't have had that sped up. Oopsie. Right, we'll bring in a couple of OBs to just fill the gap there. And I may as well just take advantage of any ground they're giving me. I really thought those 45mm would clean house, but it took them some time. I think it's mainly because we didn't really panic them that much. And they panicked us. So we had the lack of accuracy. That's unfortunate. Let's see if our PTRDs can do the job instead. We do have the 45mm coming across. We got a gun jam. That's pretty nice. And hopefully that one's shooting... Okay, never mind, it's not. I was going to say hopefully it's shooting at the second one, but it's actually only shooting at the first. And we're going to want that to come into PTRD range, and then we can jump back in the building. And the OB is also engaging with the heat round. Oh, there we go, gun jam again, and boom. They are gone. I lost a couple units of Kazaki before they unloaded. Which isn't good. But mistakes were made. I guess I just got really careless when I saw the front line shift forwards. Alright, now we're not going to be able to follow those pioneers. I think they have pretty much only pioneers, right? So We're going to want to engage them from range as often as possible. That's one thing I could have done at the start, is bring up a leader with those AT guns. It would have made them that bit better, so that maybe we wouldn't have lost them both. This is okay. That Kazaki should probably stand still and engage, and hope the OB pins them down in time. Because when the Kazaki are moving, they're going to take more damage. Just hoping that, yeah, the OB can do the job in time. It's going to be close. Okay, never mind, there's a second squad there. Wouldn't have mattered anyway. Just trying to win that engagement, but I'm just going to have that one unit move away. These can all unload and go for a seize command on there. Fine. Unload all the Kaz Maxims into position. Kazaki can unload. Cool. So this is actually going to turn out to be a bit easier than I thought it would be. I thought they would put up like a decent fight with like a lot of infantry, because they have so many infantry that they can push the front line, but they chose to just bring in like all of their recon units at the start. So yeah, it's just left us with the map, and all of their armored cars are dead. Simple as that. Now we got all these OBs up on the hill, and they should all be 3-star veterancy if I put this in the right place. You can just hammer these pioneers as they try and run across the open. And we're going to lose that Kazaki. That is unfortunate. They hunted him down. Hunted down that squad. Let's unload these, unload that. Put them into the building. These ones can just push aggressively across the open. Alright, we're well out of range of their grenades, although I think one of the pioneer squads will have used up all of its grenades, honestly. Ooh, there's a large amount of infantry coming through that left side. Just lost a couple more units there. It's unfortunate. I would bring up my own recon, oh, not recon, mortars, but I think it's just better that we brute force them with infantry. It's also much more Russian. Charging towards MG fire. Oh no, a Kaz Maxim died, everybody. What a shame. Like the most useless unit in the game right now. I've tried to give them a chance many times. But unfortunately, it just never seems to work out. The issue with bumping into constant pioneers here is they're going to absolutely blow us to pieces. God, keep running, boys. No, you're dead. You're gone. See, now they're actually putting up a decent fight, but they just don't have any ground. This is what I thought would happen from the start, but obviously it hasn't happened. I'm actually just going to deploy up the hill. I'm not going to try and bother fighting those pioneers at close range. We're going to win in 40 seconds anyway. These Kazaki should probably just do a runner. We have line of sight onto the pioneers. It's good. Pop in some of those. Alright, speed it up for the last 10 seconds. It's going to be victory. I was hoping to do more damage, but just the way that it turned out, especially with the AT guns dying, made it very difficult to like pick up kills and kind of farm the AI. So yeah, it's okay losing some of this units. I mean, what can I expect trying to trade with like pioneers at close range? There we go, we actually destroyed them, perfect. I thought they might just fall back, but no, never mind. They have been destroyed, perfect. So, now we just need to move the rest of these units. And then probably make a heroic defense with the 12th Guards Cavalry Regiment. Just gonna shift these around. We'll probably go to here. And then this one's going to go to probably here. And we just need to move up the others however we wish. I'm not too concerned if the 11th Tank Corps takes an attack because they have IS-2s. It might be okay to just leave them there. Well, those are staying where they are. And that's all well and good. Right. The 14th Guards Cavalry Regiment's currently sitting there, but we're going to want to obviously close this gap, so move them to here. We have plenty on this road anyway. We're going to want to be away from Battle Group Kuhn. These guys have some Tigers. I mean, I guess the 36th Tank Brigade would be fine to bring into that defense and probably just obliterate them. But yeah, I think I'm just going to move back a little bit. And just not let them attack in the first place. We'll just keep those on the road for now. The 93rd Motorized Battalion can definitely just zoom away. They've done their job. We'll have them maybe move up and help recon this top side. You actually have this recon unit to move. Move them towards the road. What we find. Group Christian. Okay. Well, we're not moving any further up that road anytime soon. Right. We'll just have to kind of be in the way so they can't use their movement properly to come down. Yeah, all of these are moved up the top. Just continue moving this stuff down the bottom. Let's move these guys across. How far can these go? Oh, quite far. Maybe we could push them onto the units on the bottom side. And just have another unit of Shermans surrounding these guys. That seems fine. We'll do that. The propelled artillery group can move up. And the 59th Guards Motorized Rifle Battalion. I don't think we need them down here. We've got so much infantry and stuff. Or at least like these Motorized Rifle Brigades to help us out. This one could probably head up here actually, so let's do that. We'll head it up to these three units to help defend. I could do the same with the AA there actually. We'll move this AA down to continue the line of AA across the river there. All of these are going to have to just shift up as far as they can go. What would be the fastest way to Warsaw? Probably using the motorway, right? So we'll just head up this way. So many spare units, it's ridiculous. Look at them all. None of these are going to be finding an attack for the rest of the campaign, most likely. But we may as well be moving them up. Let's send that one up. All of these can zoom as far as they can down the motorway. We do have our new units here, the 30th Guards Independent Tank Regiment. These guys have some IS-2s, lots of them, which is fantastic. Maybe I could keep them here, honestly. Smash them into those Tigers. Because they're not going to get to Warsaw anytime soon, let's be honest. That unit can leave, and these three can continue on down the highway as well. Okay, we're just going to shift back a space with these guys, and then we're going to move maybe these guys into the gap here. The 3rd Hussars actually might be able to attack those if I leave them there. No, that's not then. We'll just come back to here. That's fine. And probably going to leave these tanks nearby, just in case. And then the rest of the movements down here can all just head towards Warsaw. So let's just shift all of these up. Probably best to just do it individually, otherwise it might get messed up. Yeah, they'd go all over the place. This is going to be like a long road of units. Damn. Well, it would be really nice if we could get these artillery pieces to Warsaw. I don't think we're ever going to have a chance of doing that before the end of the campaign. Do it like so. You can use that road, that's fine. And I think that is everything moved. Damn. That was quite something. So many units to move. It's ridiculous. Yeah, we'll keep these in position, ready to fend off any armoured attacks. We do still have the assault guns here. Ideally, I want the 30th Guards Independent Tank Regiment to be like in front of all of these Panthers. I reckon we're going to take an attack here. Isolated regiment. But it's okay. Let's see, shall we? We intercepted the group coming down from the north. If they don't attack me, I'd be very surprised. Oh, look at that. The Panthers there are disorganized. And we didn't get attacked. Okay, well, there we go. They are still on red supply. How is that still the case? That's ridiculous. Well, we're just going to continue to space our way out, but I don't think it's really going to matter, because this turn is going to be all about attacking Warsaw, or at least trying to. Although, it's going to look like a pretty tough nut to crack. The best way to do it would most likely be to attack one of these disorganized units. And obviously Battle Group Kalna is the most exposed. That will pull in the units nearby, and then we can basically dictate how we want to break into the flag. Now, this can be a very, very difficult battle because they have so many units, and it's probably going to be a breakthrough defense. Like, look at this. They got a bunch of Tigers. My 51st Tank Brigade is just utterly destroyed. So we'd probably use the 103rd Tank Brigade. And then probably the 160th Rifle Division, HQ. That gives us a bunch of Sapari. I think it's much more useful than the motorized rifle brigades we have hanging about. And then maybe we bring in the 1107th self-propelled artillery, or we could bring in the 657th Rifle Regiment, actually. That's a good shout. Because that's a decent amount of units that we can use to reinforce in Phase B. I want to maintain these down here for a Phase A attack into the bottom side. Winning this battle might dislodge these two that are dug in, which would be nice. Actually, they're going to have defenses, aren't they? Because they are adjacent to a unit that has fortifications. And they're coming in Phase A. Okay, maybe it'd be better to do it another way. That kind of forces them to bring in units from further away. Maybe there's an opportunity to hit these units up the top. But they would all reinforce in Phase A now, so that's not really an opportunity for us. By breaking this down, gonna be tough. Oh, look at that. The motorized battalion there can actually destroy them. Nice. Just clicked on them to check, but that's going to be the Panthers destroyed in our backyard. Lovely. Increases our score even more. Damn, how are we going to do this? It just looks so tough to crack. It's going to be breakthrough defense with fortifications. I think what I'm going to also have to do is bring up my fighters to sit in here. Or maybe we can just sit on top of them again, but nah. I'm going to go up here this time around. We'll just keep that AA net like so. Cool. It just looks nice, doesn't it? Then we've got the one coming down that's going to kind of fill that gap. Alright. Let's do it. Battle Group Kalna. We're going to hit them with the tanks. We're going to hit them with some artillery. Maybe we just use the artillery regiment, actually. We're going to need plenty of artillery. And we need plenty of infantry. We're just going to surely going to run out of units compared to them. Like having this AA in Phase A. Ugh, gross. Don't even have the right units to make this attack. I mean, the only other way we could do it is just like brute force with the 29th Tank Corps into the 3rd Battalion of the 1st Airborne Panzergren. Is that airborne? Or Abteilung? It might be Abteilung. Or we could just force the defense. Like, if we know that we're gonna get attacked anyway, I mean, how bad can it be? I mean, attacking Battle Group Kalna, the reason it's good is because we would only be attacking 2 units. The 3rd one is obviously disorganized. We should technically have an advantage, but because of the amount of units they have amongst these battalions, plus the hard difficulty modifier, I'm not sure we'd be able to break through in time. But we'll give it a go. We'll go 414th Artillery. We'll bring in the 160th Rifle Division, HQ. Going to give us some Repositioning and the Sapari. In that overall, that's more or less the same amount of units as we're going to get from the Motorized Rifle Brigade anyway. And then we'll bring in the 103rd Tank Brigade. And this does have 9 Tango Desaniki anyway, so here goes nothing. Alright, what are they bringing in? Didn't really get a good chance to look. The AA. Okay. Maybe it won't be so bad then. Yeah, sorry that took me so long to kind of decide what I wanted to do, but it's very important we get this right, because otherwise we lose very quickly. Now, because none of the dug-in units reinforced, don't think we have to deal with breakthrough defense. like defenses, like the bunkers and stuff, which is good, and will make things a lot easier for us. Now, this map's also quite concentrated, so taking a lot of flags quickly is not too difficult. I am going to use Tango de Saniki, since this is a very close range map, and we should be able to sneak a lot of these up and get them into positions early on. Then I can use the half-tracks to scout out positions. Just have that one unload and then attack up there. The artillery, we want to bring in... Was this 3s only cost 1 each? Oh, very nice. Okay, don't mind if I do. We are going to use these as little artillery batteries. Fantastic. I didn't realise it was so cheap. I was worried that we wouldn't be able to call in that much artillery. But obviously I was mistaken. I am going to have to give them some leaders. Otherwise they're going to be very weak. And actually let's put the combat one here. And then the Strelki Komrati here. Although I think that's going to be out of range. Yeah, maybe I actually move those closer. So that we can make all of them 2-star. Perfect. And then maybe I just deploy that one there as well to make all of those 2-star. So, from there, we just need to have a bunch of infantry that can push forwards. Alongside tanks. We'll bring in Sapari. And a couple tanks. And then we'll do the same on this right hand side. We'll go for a few tanks. Like so. And Sapari to support. I could also use like Motorazvedka squads and stuff to discover their units. I didn't really have a good look at how much AT they had. That's something I should have done. Okay, let's launch the battle, and we'll just spend the rest of our points as needs be. I guess we actually just put these on fire at will, right? I wonder if that's going to work. Oh, hello, Panther, eh? How you doing? It's also a... There's also an 88 on that hill, so we're not going to want to, like, charge that per se. Oh wow, a lot of stuff on that left side. I'm kind of hoping that because they're going to deploy stuff all the way across the map, it's actually going to be good for us in that we can kind of focus on the objectives whilst they have units that are just kind of left on the left and right side. Right, so I'm pushing these through here because obviously I don't want to engage the Panther. A lot of Panthers there. Did the Panzergren Regiment have Panthers? And I just didn't realise. I assume that's the case. Well, best bet is to bring up some more tanks here. Push them through and engage those Panthers through this light forest. Also, we are going to have all of our artillery firing away, so that's something as well. We can hopefully keep them occupied as we continue on. Oh, hello. It's another tank. Oh, and tigers. Oh, this was the one that had 5 tigers and 5 panthers, isn't it? Okay. Well, we'll deal with them. It's fine. At least there's no bunkers as well. Can you imagine how hard it would be if there were bunkers as well? Like fortifications to deal with. Damn. I'm going to get some more tanks to join this left-hand attack so that we can push up onto this hill. I'm going to get my tankos nice and close. I'm going to have to make sure those barely fall back. Okay. What would be the penetration here, I wonder? I am curious. We have 12 minutes to win. I guess that they have every single tank on the field right now. Go on, T-34. You can do it. Oh, nice. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, that's one of them down. I would like Mises 3s to actually be attacking the 88s if we can. Oh my, that's a lot of units beyond that town. We could certainly engage the Tiger here. We're going to end up taking out that SDKZ 10-4, hopefully. And maybe we can push onto this now. I might just go for it now, because it's going to be, what, yeah, plenty of penetration chance. That's absolutely fine. As long as we don't take an unnecessary crit, I think that's okay. The loader wound kind of sucks. Yeah, that was a shitty crit. But that's a kill, so I'm happy to trade a T-34 for a Tiger kill. Especially considering we have more on the way. Make sure these are unloading. Alright, well. We really don't have many supply trucks for these guys, do we? The thing is with this 3 HE is it soaks supply so much. Gonna need some more infantry to push through here. Right, the 88's pinned down, which is really nice. We'll try and save that unit. Ooh, this isn't good. Although we do have the APCR shots, but oh shit, one shot bailout. Loader kill. Ooh, loader kill. That's good. It's like the realization that I can just engage them. He is going to have one loaded though, I think. I need to turn off that machine gun. Come on, get another crit in there. Get another crit in. Oh, sight damage. We're very close to pinning it, and if we do, then that's a kill. Hopefully. Or not. Oh, there's so much AA coming in. One even killed that T-34, I don't even know. Alright, let's just push through here then. That's transmission damaged or whatever, so it's fine. And push through that concentration. Right, these guys, they need to start pushing up this way. We have the Sapari push ahead of them with a few new Sapari as well. Something else killed us there. Because of my lack of infantry in the area, which really sucks. We can get that Sapari to run across now anyway. That's all well and good. My artillery is kind of just doing its own thing, which is fine. And it's kind of a good thing that they're bringing in just AA at the moment. I guess it's like a Panzerstrike maybe we haven't spotted here. That might be it. I'm going to have to keep bringing in those tanks though. Start building up a push for the hill. We really don't have that much time. We really do not. Right, that infantry got wrecked. I assume there's more AA here somewhere. Yep, plenty of AA. Oh, and an 88. Oh my lord. Bumped into the mother of all AA ambushes. Oh dear. That is not good. Pin that down, please, boys. No wonder the Sapari got melted. It's incredible. Okay, well we pushed through. That's a good start. We're going to get onto this point soon, which is nice. We'll trade with the pioneers there. Right, we'll put all of these Zis-3s here back on to fire at will. Since after that artillery comes down, we should be able to just rush them. Damn. That was crazy, guys. Well, that's the 88 on the hill. Oh, did we actually lose that engagement with the Sapari? Alright, well we're going to have to push another unit up there. I'm actually getting relatively light on units. A bit scary. Like, having that IG there really scares me as well. Ooh. Maybe these can push up. E-34 is dead. Oh, there you go. IG causing us issues. Classic. We're into phase B. Oh, there's a tiger. Okay, there's a tiger there. Okay. Let's have these push up the... up there then. That is an SDK of Z71. Alright, that's a Panther sat in the cover there. Just rush this stuff. We need to just get a move on. This is really an all or nothing battle. It's kind of crazy how ridiculous this is. And how aggressive we're going to have to be. Oh damn. That 88. Like manually firing is going to be something I have to do here. We slowed the clock a little bit longer. There we go. Nice tiger kill there. We'll push through. Actually, let's push up and take out the SDK Z71. Get the last few units on that left side, that's fine. I'm going to have to find a way to kill off this Panther nice and quick. Oh no! How is there another 88 there? You're kidding me. Well, it's certainly, I think... where are they? Rezidka time. On that right flank. Oh, nice kill. That's what we like to see. Right, we managed to push 14, which is great. But I'm going to have to get these away from the Tiger. I'm going to have to find a way to kill the SDKF Z71. I think we have stuff to deal with that, so that's fine. Right, let's turn off APCR shells, finish off these units that are around us. Okay, great. You might actually do it, guys. You might actually do it. This is ridiculous. And the amount of losses we're going to have from pushing this is ridiculous. Oh, come on. Oh, the Sapuri, the one guy takes out the SDK Z71. What a beauty. What a beauty. Okay, we're going to need another 2 of those there. I've literally ran out of stuff. We've got a few Tenko Desanniki we can bring in. Great. Would love to drive down the side of this hill, but I'm a little bit worried about doing that. We're going to have to keep that on the hill there. We can move these forwards. Right, let's move these Razvedka forwards, engage that 88, and these ones can kill the Panther for us. Good. If I can get off the hill and get to these points, that's perfect. Right, there we go. The Razvedka leading the charge. I probably should have had these Razvedka leading the charge anyway, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh no, it's an SDK Z71, kill it! Oh no, it's making my tank fall back. It's probably going to kill it. Oh no. Oh no. The AA. The AA, everybody. AI's got some crazy tactics going for him. It's just nuts. It's absolutely nuts, guys. We're going to have to kill that and just charge it again. Hope for the best. If I can get these Razvedka to keep like pushing ahead, then, and honestly, we're actually going to be in a pretty decent position on the right side as well. Oh no, that's Sapuri. They're so dead. They're so dead. If they don't kill that, okay, well, they did, but they still died. Damn. Get some Tankos in there, please. All right, we've discovered the 88. It's fine. Now we just need to charge it. Both my T-34s died. God. The 88 ambushes, guys. It is utterly ridiculous. Still another 88 there. I also feel like my artillery is really not doing anything. We could bring in even more of it. Has it run out of supply? Some of it has. Absolutely ludicrous. Let's just have one of these drive round to that point. And these can just hit those as they try and retreat. I'll have a supply kind of fix up this T-34 because we're going to need all the help we can get. Even though the Tiger's now hitting that, so never mind. I'll try and get on top of that unit. We'll keep pushing up with the Tankos as well. keep these Razvedka moving up. Wow. Please kill that SDKFZ at 7-1. We're right on top of the 88 there. Surely we win that engagement. Okay. Incredible, incredible stuff. There we go, we got it. That should give us that point as well. Yeah, okay, we're 12 to 12. We can maybe go back and take back that point if I put some influence onto it. I reckon I could probably drive the whole way through and capture the flags further up. It's been a breakthrough at the cost of so many Russian lives. We have barely anything left. Let's just buy in the rest of the stuff so I know which units are used up. So we completely used up the artillery. We do have like the NKVD that can come in as well. Let's push them up the center, I guess. We push for like a major victory. Not sure how many points we'd need to make that happen. We do have lots of AT guns, but they're not really very useful for the offense. I'm so worried about bumping into more AA vehicles. I think I've got like AA PTSD after this. Absolutely ludicrous. Gotta keep trying to push units up. This backline just firing away. Has it really helped? That is the question. I don't think it has. Oh no! No! NKVD, I'm sorry. It's more AA. Maybe the AT guns are what we need. There's just so many. Alright, 16 is still a minor defeat for them. So, I don't think it really matters how far we get with this now. Oh nice, we actually managed to kill the tiger as well. That is beautiful. Although my T-34 missed the shot. Okay. Well... I'm probably gonna lose that Razvedka squad as well. You're kidding me. Alright, give me that point. There we go. I kill off those pioneers. Oh, we have a bazooka there, so that's good. That's that dealt with. Oh, is it like one more to get like a major victory? Where could we get that? In 17 seconds, 10 seconds. The only place I can see is like here. I don't think I have anything that can take that in time. No. We nearly got there, actually. We nearly took a major victory. What an absolute bloodbath, guys. This is unbelievable. So much AA. We must have destroyed the AA, guys. We must have. Those 88s were disgustingly well placed. I guess it's kind of my fault for not like leading with recon, but at the same time, I don't know. Oh, gross, gross. I'm not a fan of those kinds of battles. Really not a fan. Let's see what it does. Alright, well, there we go. Beautiful. We broke down the units that were dug in. Oh dear. I don't think my heart can take anymore right now, guys. So unfortunately, it has been my time. In the next episode, it will be the end, hopefully. We'll make our push into Warsaw. And yeah, that'll be the end of the campaign, I reckon. There's a bunch of units coming down this road here. Somehow they managed to bypass our recon. Maybe that's just a campaign event or something. But yeah, we'll have a look at the rest of the map. Maybe make some attacks elsewhere before we end up pushing and taking Warsaw. Wow. Well, sacrifices must be made, and that was a glorious Soviet victory. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.